Hey guys, before we get into this video, I just want to explain this new format I got going here. In the background, you're going to be seeing some NHL 20, EASHL drop-in hockey. This is just a thing, you know, of a lot of my NHL discussion videos, I think I'm going to take this format because it's a lot easier than compiling like 8-10 minutes worth of clips that I got to search for and just show for a couple of seconds, honestly. So this is just a lot easier. Some information there. I'm Teal, Congo, Jack. Gamer tag on Xbox is Horvat I53I, so if you want to drop me a follow, whatever, maybe you can do a drop-in game with me. I'm pretty good, I will let you know that, but let's get on to the topic right now. It was going to be Jesse Puljujarvi, and a lot of people, I don't think I need to do a whole brush up, playing right now for Oulu Karpat, or Karpat Oulu, whatever you want, in the Liga there. He's got 17 points in 18 games, and he is a first-line player over there. You know, and it sucks, because you gotta wait till December 15th to actually see if anything will happen, if he makes his return to the NHL or not. If he doesn't come back, he's stuck over there. Actually, I don't want to say stuck, I'm pretty sure he's liking it over there in Finland. Gets to play hockey that he wants to play. And with the way he's been playing as of late over his past, I'd say, you know, it took him a bit to get used to it again. But after that, he's been looking a lot more confident, and a lot of people are taking that as a sign of good faith, you might want to say there. Jesse Puljujarvi was a guy who came over, and he came over way too early. That was the big problem with Jesse Puljujarvi. Edmonton's just got this idea that they love to pluck the green apples and just eat them right away. When you gotta wait for it to ripen, and then you take it, and then you got a real good juicy apple. That's not what they like to do, though. I mean, obviously, you guys like, you have Connor McDavid, who's just an early bloomer, got everything right away. But they did it with Hall, I want to say. They did it with Nugent Hopkins. And then they did the same thing with Puljujarvi, and it did not translate into a good NHL game right away. He never had that whole growing aspect. He never was able to actually compete at a level, like a median level, in between the NHL and Finland. And honestly, if he got to play one more year in Finland and be a first liner like he is already right now with Karpat, he would have been a first liner. He would have probably put up incredible numbers, probably much of like, you know, almost a point per game as an 18-year-old, and then you would have just learned the game at a more mature aspect rather than later like he is right now. And with all the attitude he has going too, it's tough. And Mark Spector from Sportsnet says it well here in this in his article about Jesse Puljujarvi that he released yesterday. It was not the shot that was ever, his offensive capabilities were not what were concerning Edmonton. His shot was always there, but it was his ability to adapt to an NHL game. His English, he's one of those guys that's just not trying to learn English, or his English is just not really good. So, you know, when you're trying to learn stuff and you're trying to listen and comprehend what your management is trying to tell you what to do and what your teammates want you to do to be that successful player, he has little to no idea what's going on, I guess. I don't know what the translating situation is over there in Edmonton for them, but you can see on the ice he was just lost in a way. He could never really take hold of what Puljujarvi was set to be. You see what he is when he played with his national team in the World Juniors, 17 points. You see what he is when he played as a 17-year-old in the Liga. He was fantastic. Big power forward who can shoot the puck, much like Laine. And honestly, in his time in Finland, he has improved a lot of his aspects of his game already. People are saying his defense is looking good. People are saying he looks a lot more motivated out there. But this was something that was touched base this morning on Hockey Central with Jeff Merrick and Anthony Stewart. They were saying how, you know, you're doing all this stuff, but you're just adapting to a Finnish game. You're not learning anything on how to play an NHL style of game. He's been in the NHL for 3 seasons. He should have an idea of what it's all about, but then he comes all the way back to Finland, and now he's happy, now he's feeling good. But you're not learning on how to adapt to an NHL game, quite likely. You're not going to be learning English, so when you come over, you know, you're all of a sudden you're speaking English, and you're all like, yeah, I understand what's going on now. He's not going to take any of that. He's just going to be speaking Finnish, becoming more comfortable with everything he already knows. And this is just maybe a little bit of my hot take. I'm pretty sure the guys over there are happy to see Jesse Puljujarvi playing in Finland. So I really don't know how much they even want him to adapt to an NHL game. They probably want him to just to play as he wants to, because they see it as a treat that he gets to play over here at home and in Finland. An NHL caliber player playing in the Liga. Before I go on a tangent on that, though, I'm just going to pull it to a stop. I don't need to get all economical with this and start talking about ownership and all this stuff and ticket sales. That's just not worth it. That's nothing that has to do with Puljujarvi playing on the ice. But anyways, what I also want to talk about, the Karjala Cup is coming up next week, and Puljujarvi has been chosen to play on the national Finnish team for that. You know, it's a little tournament. You know, it consists, I think, of Russia, Sweden, Czech Republic, and Finland. Just a little 4-team tournament, I presume. But anyways, it is an international scale thing, and it is a big deal. Over there, international hockey is crazy. You saw the World Hockey Championship when Finland won. That was mental. They love their international stuff, and it's a big deal. So it'll be great to see if Puljujarvi can actually produce on that I shouldn't say world, international stage, to see if he actually has what it takes. You saw what he did in World Juniors, but he loves to play for his home country. But the real question is to see if he can actually compete. He's shown it so far in the Liga that he has the capabilities to play professional hockey, but playing professional hockey in the NHL is just a whole other topic for him. You can't play him in the AHL because all of his agents and everything are going to say he's too good for the AHL, which honestly, in my opinion, could be true. But you can't come up to the NHL game and play this mediocre style, but think you're so much better than you are. In the end, though, it's going to be fun to see what happens to Puljujarvi in the upcoming months here before December 15th. I'm assuming he's going to stay in Finland. I have no doubt in my mind he will. I don't think they're going to trade him, and if they do, it's just, I don't really have a clue of what's going to happen for him. It's going to be a really funny and sticky situation. All in all, though, if Puljujarvi wants to play in the NHL, he has to learn how to adapt to the stage. He's got to make a lot of changes, like, personal ones. Got to do with language. That's a big one. That language barrier is huge. And be more susceptible. Understand your position, understand your role, and start delivering at what they want you to do. And then as you get to improve, start climbing that ladder. Start becoming this all-star first-line player that you were sought out to be 3 or 4 years ago. Everyone remembered, people thought Puljujarvi was better than Laine, and I'm pretty sure tons of people said that. A lot of people had that idea engraved in their mind. Either way, I'm just going to keep a watch on Puljujarvi at that Karjala Cup, just see what he does over there. It's not the biggest deal in the world if he doesn't perform up to 100%, even though he should be. This is the whole thing with Puljujarvi. He should be playing at that level, and I want him to. And I want him to come back to the NHL because he can be that exciting player. He can be, and I bet you he will. I bet you he will. It's just going to take some time. Just needs a change of mindset. Anyways, just like the WHL Weekly, I hope you guys enjoy this new little format here. This allows me to pump out a bit more videos, a couple, maybe 1 or 2 NHL discussions a week, which is what I'd like to do. So please leave a thumbs up or anything. Leave some comments down below, some opinions on what you would like to see me change, stuff you want me to talk about. Much like Puljujarvi, I gotta be susceptible to change too, to make myself more successful. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.